Timeout.
Welcome back to Timeout, where 9 teams from Northeast Nebraska are heading to the boys basketball state tournament. North Bend Central in Class C1. We've got 4 teams. Half the field is from Northeast Nebraska in C2. Defending champion Ponca, BRLD will take on Howells-Dodge in the first round with the potential of facing Wakefield in the semifinals because Wakefield is on the opposite side. Got 2 teams from the area in Class D1. Humphrey-Linsday Holy Family will take on Hartington-Newcastle in the first round. More on that matchup later on. And 2 teams in Class D2. Humphrey, St. Francis, and Osmond are on opposite sides of the bracket this year. Out of these 9 teams, though, we're going to break this down by conferences, though. 4 teams from the East Husker alone. All 4 teams from the semifinals of that conference tournament made it down to Lincoln. There are 4 teams also from the Lewis and Clark Conference. One team that didn't even survive past the quarterfinals is in Lincoln, whereas the league runner-up from their conference tournament is not in the state tournament. That tells you about the strength of the conferences in this area of the state this season. And a little bit of history made in Class D1. Both teams from the area that are in the D1 bracket haven't been to the state tournament in their current formats. This is the first time in the 6-year history of Humphrey and Linsday Holy Family co-oping that the Bulldogs have made it to the state tournament. 3rd-seeded Bulldogs took care of Axtell in pretty convincing fashion, 63-36 in their district final. Here's Coach Joe Hesse.
They kicked butt tonight. They'll be around for a while, and their goal isn't to make it to state; it's to win some games at state and have some success. I mean, we kind of set that standard here tonight, and that's pretty exciting moving forward.
There was a little bit more history made that night also. 12th-seeded Hartington-Newcastle stunned 5th-seeded Kennesaw 36-32. The Wildcats are in the state tournament for the first time since they merged and formed this Hartington-Newcastle thing, which is another one of those things that's hard to say 10 times fast. Had a big upset over in Class C2. 2 teams from the same sub-district ended up making it to the state tournament. Wakefield beat Howells-Dodge to win the C2-6 sub-district. Here's Joel Wente after that win.
Howells-Dodge, give them credit, man. They're a good team. They have athletes. They play well together, they D up, they can shoot. We did a good job in the second half of not giving them second chance opportunities, and that's why we won. But like I told their coach, they deserve to probably get in as a wild card, and I don't think anybody wants to play them as a wild card, so we'll see what happens.
Wakefield makes its return to the state tournament after a win over South Loop. Jaguars ended up getting a wild card for the district final round, getting the 13th seed. And they took advantage of this second chance, beating 4th-seeded Freeman 45-41 in overtime. The Jaguars are headed to the state tournament. Look for a special state tournament preview section next week. For all of our postseason basketball coverage, you want to buy the paper, or for half off a digital subscription, call Circulation Department with the promo code Alexa. We'll be at every state tournament game with every team from the area. Until next time, I'm Nick Bench, and thanks for taking a time out with us.